here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh, your love explodes. Our hearts implodes. Your love explodes. Our hearts
What's good, everyone? My name's Captain Canuck, aka the Real Winter Soldier. I will be your co-host today. Joined alongside me is the one, the only apprentice to the Sith Lord, Printef, Xenodactyl. How's it going, my man?
Hello. Okay, there we are. Couldn't see where I was. Was like, just... Coconut was streaming, and then I just, like, kept clicking on the wrong... Like, first anyway. Hi!
It is gonna be a good days. What? Is Tokun adminning? Is that what's going on?
He's streaming for IndyK.
What?
In Polish.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was like, why is Tokun here? This is so not his thing. Why? What in the world? Why do I have... What are these? Whoa! All right, how has your morning been, Mr. Zeno?
I am
Well,
fine.
why'd you leave the game?
I didn't. He kicked me because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Zeno is casting. I'll invite you back.
Okay.
Invite to game. Ugh.
I think there was just some miscommunication. He's just trying to keep everything clean.
Good. Nice. So, are we talking about Tokun here or Faz?
I think it was Raz.
Okay. Because that makes more sense. Shots fired. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, man. Ah, good times, good times. All right. Well, guys, welcome to the ATL EU Amateur Week 7 competition between Alpha X and Xeno. Fill me in here. Who are we playing?
IndyK. Don't have much more than that.
IndyK.
I know Kashim is on it, but I don't think he's playing today. No, he's not in the lineup. I don't know who else. I mean, they're a Polish team, which is why Tycoon is for them.
Poland. Does anyone even still live in Poland? Is that a thing? Is Poland even a real place?
It is very much a real place.
I don't know, guys. This is sounding like some Area 51 shenanigans going on, if you ask me.
I mean, do you think Mana lives in space?
Well, no, he's a type of potion that allows wizards to cast spells in D&D.
Well played. Well played.
All right. I don't know what we're waiting for here, amigos y amigas, but we're just waiting for game number 1 between Faz and Seichel. Or backwards, that's Lokis. Eeps. Yep. Definitely the correct way to pronounce that. Alrighty. Fast. Xenodactyl, time to cheese this one out. Whoops. He says that in the lobby. Oh no. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster. What are we gonna do? Oh no. It'll work out, guys. It'll be fine. Worse has happened. What are we waiting for? Jimmy. Chewie, I thought I... Did you... Chewie, I thought I told you to tell Jimmy when to show up. Freak. Sorry, guys. Chewie, my polar bear production assistant, apparently has not learned English yet, so has trouble communicating with people. I, however, speak polar bear, as it's the 3rd official language of Canada. So, you know, no big deal. Oh, Jim's actually the opponent that Faz is playing. That actually is really important. That's why we're waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting. Oh, okay. So it wasn't Seichel or Lucky Sip who he was playing. It's Jim Lord. I'm not even... Which backwards is Drawlmidge. That actually almost sounds like something. By the way, Xeno, since we don't have you, Faz says, Disney music is rolling, I'm ready. Let's freaking go. By the way, Zeno, your picture, since I don't have blah 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 blah, your video or webcam, I just put a cannon for you. You're just a cannon.
I noticed. I noticed.
Oh, guys, looks. We are ready to get into game number 1. So we're gonna switch the overlay here so I don't forget, since there's a 2-minute delay. Normally I don't like doing it this early, but I also don't want to forget, because I have been known to do that, and then it's super awkward because then we're casting and no one knows what's going on. So, you know, it's all good in the hood. All right, this is a best of 5. And let's, Zeno, introduce our players. I'll do the first one, and you can do the second. In the bottom right of Cyber Forest, the Teal Zerg, hailing from Europe and Alpha X, it's your homeboy, Faz.
And to the upper left, as the red Terran, it is not Terran Lord, it is Gym Lord.
Ooh, mixing it up today. Well, Zeno, I am so excited for this. I've been wanting to cast with you for like a month, and the time has finally arrived.
Yeah, we had another one of these that was scheduled at one point, and then gardeners showed up and ruined my day.
Hey, you know what? It's important. Gardens lives matter too. Okay, lives matter.
Yes, it's just really funny from my perspective, because we have a ton of carnivorous plants, so we're doing a lot of gardening like almost every day.
Wait,
and
carnivorous plants?
Yeah.
What?
Like they eat bugs.
Whoa.
Has your mind been blown?
I thought you just misspoke and it was supposed to be coniferous, but okay, guys, hold on. We gotta figure out what's going on here. What carnivorous plants do you have?
If it's a category of carnivorous plants, we have it.
Dude, that's sweet. I've never heard of a carnivorous plant garden. That's legit.
Yeah, so there's like Venus flytraps. The leaves move to close around flies. There's sundews, they're like sticky. There's what else is there? Pitcher plants, they're like pitfall traps essentially.
Huh.
Those are like the main ones. There's also other ones that we have that are less well known, but those are probably the big 3 categorically speaking.
Cool.
Reaper is gonna come in. It has not secured any kills just yet.
That is some really good Ling micro.
Yeah, keeping all of his injured Lings away from the Reaper while he continues to push the Reaper away. Queen is out now, and the drone is gonna run right by.
Reaper was able to just sneak in time to block the hatch. Oh, he's gonna do it again! Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, now it's gonna be able to go down. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. And 2-on-1 out of Gym Lord. So, standard.
Very standard on both sides.
So what, from what you've seen of Faz, I think you've gotten to see a little bit more of his play. What does he normally like to go for? What's his preferred?
Unless he's playing against really aggressive people, he generally will play a very macro and oriented, like greedy kind of style. Like there's standard macro, and then there's like greedy macro, right? And like his general objective seemed to be to find whatever that like slightly unsafe risk is and try and get away with it.
So Faz sacking 2 overlords here to get a read. I don't know if he got the scout on the reactor. Oh, he did get the scout on the reactor on the factory, but he didn't see what the reactor was on, so that's a little bit awkward. I'm
He
guessing
does see that there's 2 racks, so he might be able to infer from that it's probably a 2-1-1.
Yeah. I'm interested that there's nothing coming out of the factory just yet. There's no tanks, no Widow Mines, Hellions, anything. It's just looking to be big Marine timing with healthy medevac support.
Yeah, the standard 2-1-1 for this matchup, the factory is only there to produce the add-on for the starport, so these 2 medevacs can come out for this drop to move out like now. He's shot means from like the perfect thing lineup, but he is moving out on time, and timing is more important than having those 2 Marines, I would say. Oh, maybe he shot 3 Marines. I don't know. But in any case,
it's definitely going to line up with Stim perfectly. There are 4 Queens already over here, and units-wise, he has 4 Banelings and 8 Lings. He's producing 20 more Lings and +1 melees on the way, so he's definitely going to be in really good shape to deal with this. The Marines aren't going to be able to get much work done. I mean, decent trades on the Lings. They're able to chew up a lot of those Lings and get away.
Almost got the medevac, which is like if you shut down a medevac, it's almost comparable to shutting down a Warp Prism on an Archon drop. So the incredibly low health there is pretty good for Thaz. It's going to make it unlikely that Gym Lord is going to be terribly aggressive with his push from this point. He's just going to look to clear creep for a follow-up push.
He's able to snipe a couple Queens. That's a really nice pickoff. I mean, Queens can be replaced easily, and Faz is continuing to pump them out. He has 5 left over, so he's definitely not hurting there. 4th base is on the way for Faz. 3rd CC is now moving to go on location for Gym Lord, and he's starting tank production and is getting another drop ready.
He's also going up to 5 racks, as is standard, and he should be able to. I like this empty medevac
just chilling. I feel like Gym Lord forgot about it because he's focusing on macro back home in this drop here to the south. But we do have
it may have been to pull the army away, but in any case, it wasn't reacted to, so.
This counterattack out of Faz is super nice. The siege tank was not ready, and these Lings are going to have a field day. Mind you, the drop of Gym Lord is going to have a bit of time to get some damage done here in the main, but actually, the Lings get chased away. Where'd they all go? I missed that. They get killed?
I'm not sure, but Faz is having to deal with a drop in his own base.
Faz's lack of Banelings is really hurting him. The Lings are just running straight into the meat grinder of these Stim Marines. These Stim Marines are getting so many kills. These trades are not good for Faz right now.
Bane speed just finished, so the fights should start to swing the other way. A lot of the reason for his low Bane count was due to not having Bane speed yet, so it was very difficult to take engagements.
Ooh! Sniped the medevac with some Marines still left in it. An excellent pickoff for Faz, and these remaining Marines are not going to be able to get anything done.
Alright, I guess they'll have to retreat for the time being. Doesn't look like Gym Lord is quite ready for a parade push. Add more racks, in fact, and
dang,
at the factory, and he's gonna get his 4th command center is like 2/3 complete, getting sensors, really aiming for that late game.
He's getting concussive shells, but Faz, I missed it. He's already on Hive and is 3/7 of the way done completing. Adrenal glands, cracklings are going to be out before even 2/2 is done. So
his ultra just finished, and his Spire is not far behind. So we are going to see the full range of the TVZ matchup, minus maybe the Lib Ghost stage. Not so sure about that, but
Yeah,
in
there's
terms of the macro Zerg, we should see everything.
yeah, Liberator production is hot and cooking. But the barracks have not been put to use just yet. No add-ons onto 4 of the barracks right now. So yeah, ghosts aren't super big of an option yet, but he's really just focusing on his upgrades and the lib production right now. The Zerg army is about to move across the map though, so this is going to start to get a little dicey here, Mr. Zeno.
Alright, working on those rocks I really like. He's opening up the main pathway, so he should not have to like push through narrow choke into, say, high ground tanks. That would be really obnoxious, and he'd have to find a different attack path entirely.
Yeah.
2 medevac drop coming on this left-hand side.
The Terran army's starting to move forward and is going to clear up some creep as the drop here comes to the south. The drop is going to land here on the 5th base of Faz. He's not responding to it yet as Faz is going for the main army of Gymlord here. The splits are nice, but the Banelings are able to clear up a lot. The tanks, there's really only 1 tank here, so the Hydras will have to back up, but a lot of damage was done, a decent trade.
Looking a little bit scary for our Teal Zerg.
It is, but the low tank count, I feel like he's still got some hope. The Liberators are nice, but the bio has been pretty much cleaned up. There's a Marauder left here, Zeno, and so yeah, base was taken out, and this drop is also getting sniped. Hydra's able to deal with the medevacs, and it's just Liberators left over.
Alrighty, so he holds right as it encroaches on his natural. Couple Liberators still around need to be cleared, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue as there's no support for them.
I don't like that he doesn't have any Corruptors left to deal with the Liberators. I feel like that would really help because now these Liberators have free reign on these mineral lines, but the Queens will be able to chase them away. Chitinous plating is complete as Faz is looking to be able to transition into Ultralisks here pretty soon. Supply-wise, both players are dead even in army and worker. Faz did have a little bit of a lead for a small portion of time. Here we have Thor's on the way to help deal with those Broodlords, but the Broodlords are done for now. And now what upgrade is yeah, it's looking like Faz just wants to move into Ultralisks.
Yeah, he's kind of, I'm not sure what he brought his army back for. Maybe, oh, there was a Liberator. Perhaps there was a drop or something else. Maybe he was just responding to a dot on the map and...
It's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Yeah.
But here comes the big attack out of Faz here. He's going to go for the planetary. The SUVs are now going to come in for the repair, and the army of Faz is going to have to back up as the bio is here to help defend it. The Baneling's not quite there yet. Siege tanks, there's 4 of them. That's going to provide a nice, big, powerful punch. And Faz is going to have to try and find a different attack angle. A drop is going to move out, and armies are going to reposition.
If it weren't for the off the tank, some of the bio with just Broodlords over that lip. Like, since the Thors are there, that's a really risky move. So I think he's gonna look to work on these rocks and push down.
Yeah, he does have some lings and broodlings nibbling away, but the kind of a bit of a waste there. The drop here to the 4th base of Faz is going to get some damage done. 7 drones instantly go down. The medevac's in a little bit of danger, but this whole mineral line gets cleaned up. Liberator in the main gets cleaned up, and Faz is not able to, doesn't have enough back here to defend, and most of the a lot of the army's going to have to retreat. A lot of the reinforcements. This base isn't gonna, oh my gosh, 6 hit points. Yeesh.
What did it say?
Man, if a larva sneezes, that's going to get taken out. Big engagement here at the base of the Terran. A lot of the Zerg army's in a bit of trouble. The Thor is putting in some good work getting rid of these Broodlords, but there's too many of them, and the bio's going to get cleaned up. Baneling's going to finish rolling in and clean up the rest. It's just Hydras and Broodlords left here against some Thors and a few remaining Marines. The Thor's doing a good job against these Hydras, but everything's going to get cleaned up, and at the end of the day, we've got 3 Broodlords left and Thor, so... armies trade out against each other. Who won there in that trade, though, Zeno?
It was pretty even. Both armies were kind of... I mean, the supply was right back down to even again. Now, granted, I think it's a little bit easier for the Zerg to replenish than the Terran. So, I think it's a tempo advantage for Faz, but... Gym Lord seems ready to push again.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit worried here for Faz. He hasn't used the Ultralisk tech that he was going for at all, and now he's switching to Infestors. Oh, we lost Zeno. Oh, he's back.
Hello?
Hello, he's back. Okay. So my co-caster did not die after all. The Gardeners did not kill him. Everything is fine.
I'm quite confused. But anyway, this push is running up the center again, and there are Broodlords that are eating away at the flank of the tank line. Baneling's trying to connect with the bio, but the Thors absorbed a good portion of that. A couple Infestors are out even.
Neural has come out and the Infestor switch has been made. I was a little concerned for this push because it was hitting right as the switch was being made, so the Faz wasn't going to be able to have enough. Again, there's not enough Banelings here. I really need to see more Banelings out of Faz. The Marines are just eating away at these Lings, these 3-3 Marines, and more drones are going down. More Thors are here. And the Vikings and Thors are just decimating the Broodlords. Faz is in a rough spot. Zeno, he's down to over 60 supply.
Oh no.
GG is called, and Mr. Jim Load of IndyK is going to get the W. Alright guys, it was a good game one. I felt like Faz, he was just missing. Honestly, if he had more Banelings, I think he would have held a lot more of those attacks. That was... I feel like he was just missing more Banelings, but you know what? It happened. It's good. Faz put up a good fight, and IndyK is going to go up 1-0. Alright.
I'll be stepping out as I'll be playing the next game. And I think Faz is joining, not certain.
Yes, Faz says that he will be joining me here. Alrighty here, guys. Let me figure out what's going on with Yes, he was echoing a little bit, but it has gone away. Zeno has left. You coming to cast Faz? Wait a sec, guys. We'll see. We'll see if I am joined here in a moment. Yes, Faz will be joining me in a moment. And in the meantime, I'd like to do a nice little shout out to our sponsors. If I can find my page on it. Voila. Alright, guys. I want to talk about GameStop. GameStop. Over there, they're striving to cater to both the pros and to the Joes. Not only are they introducing training and coaching from some of the world's best teams and players, but they also have amazing products, promotions, and services on their website and in store. They have a loyalty program as well as monthly deals. You can trade in old games and even get broken controllers and consoles fixed. Check out any of their locations that span across North America and Europe. Or even check out one of their websites, whether the NA1 or the EU1, and start bringing more power to your game. Okay, let's get all my browsers right. Okay, Faz is joining the game. Well, guys, what'd you think of that game? Also, do you have any Canadian questions? Do you have any theories,
Hey.
wonders? Oh, Faz, my man! What's good?
What's good? That was how I was gonna say that.
Right on.
This is what happens if you just play too greedy on tech.
Yeah, you seem to want to go for everything, and honestly, it was a really good game. You had a ton going for you. The only thing that I could tell that I would have wanted from you is more banelings. If you had more banelings, I feel like you would have held a few of those attacks so much better.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that's coming from me. You know, I have plenty to work on myself, like actually, you know, building units and stuff and not getting supply blocked at 54 supply, but we know those things, and so we can work on them. But how have you been today, my man? How is your day going?
My day has been pretty good. Aside from losing the match, but hey, all good.
Hey,
Xeno, my man, is gonna fix it for me.
heck yeah. Hey, it's okay. I lost my Chobo Team League game this morning myself. So yeah, you know what? It's gonna happen. You win some, and you lose more, but in the end, we have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, who is our next opponent? I will look.
Hey, neck. Hey, another Terran. For some reason, IndyK decides to, hey, let's put a full Terran roster. Let's go.
Dang.
It's a master Terran who probably never seen Xeno, and
No.
I hope he likes cannons.
I mean, does anyone really like cannons? I mean, I do. Even when I get cannon rushed, I a few weeks ago played against a guy who came up with this really creative spot to do blah 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 a cannon rush, and when I said GG, I was like, GG, nice positioning on the cannons, and he was so shocked. He's like, what? I didn't get salt? What?
The other day I was playing the MVD Cup against Xeno in first round. I just hate cannon rushing and hate to deal with cannon rushes altogether, so I decided I'm gonna go to cheese the cheeser.
Yeah, buddy. Well, on my last stream, I casted those games, and they were good, fun games.
I think the first one, no, the proxy hedge was the most fun to cast, I guess. I would say.
Oh yeah, the proxy hatch one is so cool. It's so bizarre because you're like it shouldn't work in no way, shape, or form should it ever work. But most cheeses should never work. But that's what makes them so great to watch.
That's the most amazing thing about Swarm. In theory, that should never work. The one-base Swarm of Nidus.
Yeah. No. Alrighty, guys, we are ready to get into game number 2. IndyK is up 1-0 nothing in this best of 5, but that's okay. We have someone that's going to take it back for Alpha X. Faz, take it away!
In the top, of course, it is Xenodactyl.
Yeah! And his opponent in the bottom left of Turbo Cruise 84 Letter Edition, the Red Terran. From Poland, it's IndyK.
I'm not too curious about what the Xeno is going to be to do. However, I'm really curious about what the Terran is going to do against the Cannon Rush. About
Yeah.
his response.
Because Turbo Cruise is a good cannon map. There's some nice positioning down here at the bottom of the ramp to be able to do, and Xeno's immediately able to get his probe in. The IndyK does not seem...
Game
Oh,
paused.
rip. He knows.
Also, also don't forget this map is extremely good for proxy robo. If you place your robo, the pylons inside the inhibitor zones, units are not going to like the inhibitor zones too much.
No. No, the inhibitor zones, it's great for defense. I've seen Xeno do some great work on it here while the game's paused, guys. So if you put your buildings here in the inhibitor zones, it's harder for stuff to attack it. I mean, since Terran everything's ranged, it's a little bit easier, but say against Zerg, trying to get Zerglings in the inhibitor zones to get some good damage done and not lose your lings to defending stalkers and whatnot is so hard.
Indeed.
In the chat, hey, the Kyojin says this was his first time. Faz did a great job. Keep it up, bro. Feeling the love for Faz. That's awesome. Someone says that Captain Canuck, best caster living. What? No, that ain't me, but thank you so much. Kyojin says, I just feel bad we are going to disappoint him. No, you won't. I don't care what happens. I enjoy casting either way, but the pylon wall goes down here for Xeno. IndyK, the response is not good enough, right, Faz?
Just 2 SCPs being pulled. Cannon and sneakily getting out. Gateway.
Oh, and he traps in the SCVs.
Closing the door on those SCPs.
So, for those of you who think that was a mistake, it was not. That is a calculated trap on those SCVs because not enough SCVs can get on the cannon to deal damage, and now these SCVs cannot run away and will all die and will not be able to mine. More pylons and cannons on the way here for Xeno. This, even though there are a couple bunkers about to complete, I don't think IndyK's going to be able to hold.
And even worse for the Terran play, the bunker is not in range of the cannon.
Yeah.
You want to be in range of the pylons to take out the pylons. This is not going to stop all those cannons from firing.
No, all the cannons are firing on the bunker, and I think the battle is slightly going in favor of the bunker. What is even the bunker firing at? Oh, it's firing at one of the cannons on the left, and now the bunker's not even deciding what to fight against. I feel like the cannon should be target firing the SCVs, but here's the Zealot now helping to deal with the SCVs. The remaining cannons are able to get damage on the bunker. 2 cannons go down. He might be able to hold this fast.
I very much think this is going to be a hold. 2 bunkers down. And 5 Marines. I think this is going to be a hold.
I mean, the amount of wasted mining time is huge. A bunch of SCVs have gone down. So much money has been put into repairing. So yeah, this is going to go down. But Xeno is known for his powerful follow-ups after this. I'd say this has been successful. 9 SCVs taken out. And I'm liking where Xeno's sitting here.
Xeno's currently up in 2 workers. I believe it's going to be a dangerous spot for Xeno if those Marines decide to go across the map. Xeno will only have 1 or maybe 2 adapts to deal with it. But that's probably going to be alright against those Marines.
Yeah, I mean, the Marines are going to cause a little bit of issues. But a cannon's already on the low ground, able to take out a Marine, and Stargate is going to be the follow-up here on the low ground. So the low ground's the next plan of attack. A factory is 5/7 of the way completed for Theynek, who has now been able to clean up the cannon rush. But shield batteries, cannons, pylons, and Stargate now here on the bottom. So Xeno is not done with Theynek. He is not done.
He's definitely not done. Usually you want to follow this up with a tank if you're being cannon rushed. However, Danek decides to go for a Widow Mine. I believe he should have added the attack lab for either to go Cyclone or the tank.
Yeah, either would be good here. The Widow Mine, I think he wants to go for the drop. That's why he's getting the starport here and to try and get some damage done here on the opposite side of the map. But Xeno knows how to deal with that. He's got a cannon already being built in the mineral line. Excuse me. And Void Ray production has started. Actually, he's going to keep the Widow Mine outside. It's interesting. I haven't seen Widow Mine defense like this before.
I don't think you would really want this as a Terran. As a Terran to go for the Widow Mine. Because as a Protege, you easily can see the Widow Mine's the line. Really.
Yeah.
However, a bunker coming up in Xeno's main.
Ooh, nice save there on the Void Ray from Xeno. I mean, it is able to box out the Void Ray, and since there's nothing here like an Adept to help deal with the Widow Mine to shade out of the way, I mean, it's definitely going to buy some time for Theynek as he builds up the defense. He is starting to produce Vikings and is continuing to pump Widow Mines. I'm with the turret and the mines, I'm not disliking it, but if Xeno can get up to Tempest, then I don't know about this one, Kev.
This is turning out to be a very weird game.
Well, that's Xeno for you, right? I'm loving it. Guys, I don't even know how to analyze this. So let's just give a read on the situation. So both players are stuck on one base, but Theynek is a little more stuck. Xeno has the map control, is boxed in Theynek, and so he's going full Turtle Terran. The TPM, the turrets per minute, is increasing here, going up to almost 1 per minute. Very important tactic here in Diamond Masters level. We've got 3 Widow Mines, 4 now, as the Widow Mine production continues, and Vikings to help zone it out. Xeno's actually stopped Void Ray production and is going for the Fleet Beacon. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts here, Fast?
I am really liking Xeno's position right here. Forcing the Terran to play like this is definitely in a good spot. Because those Widow Mines are definitely not going to work. However, a medevac coming up for Theynek. 2 Widow Mines and 4 Marines load up. This might be a really big issue for Xeno.
Back
because
at home.
Medevac, that drop would be able to take out all of Xeno's mining.
Xeno could always recall the Void Rays. That is always an option here.
It's not going to be in time against the 2 Widow Mines.
That will be. The drop is almost here, so we'll have to see Xeno's reaction time. He does have the cannon and the shield battery, though shield battery won't do much against Widow Mines. The Widow Mines are actually just going to get dropped here, and Theynek... actually, the first Tempest is out and is able to start to shell some things off. Actually, we have a pause in the game as Theynek loses connection. So that's a little bit awkward, but the Tempests are beginning... okay, Tempests are... Xeno asking for a pause. I can't pause it.
He should be pausing himself.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just checking on the
here.
Yeah. Oh, this is good sportsmanship. Wants to make sure that the lag is good, that nothing's going on. Oh no. The lag is not good here for Theynek. That's unfortunate. I never want to see that. But here comes the game. Xeno able to take out a Viking or 2, but here comes the drop into the main base of Xeno. The Widow Mines are going to be able to start creeping onto and encroaching on the mineral line and prevent mining. One of the Widow Mines is going to just get 1 probe. A nice snipe there. No recalls yet. Okay, he's gonna recall the
There we
Void
go.
Rays like I was saying, so this will get cleaned up. As the Void Rays will be able to deal with all of that. I feel, can the cannon see? Oh, the cannon's detection is just out of range for that second Widow Mine. So gonna get, oh. Okay. Ooh, the Widow Mine target fire is nice. Is able to get a shot on the Void Ray, but everything's going to get cleaned up here. The probes are going to be able to go back to mining, and Tempest production is going to be able to start up again here ASAP. But that is so many Widow Mines and Marines and turrets there, Faz.
This is a lot of turrets. And turrets don't fare too good against those Tempest.
No, imagine if Xeno had an Oracle to be tagging stuff right now. How, like, these Tempests would have no competition whatsoever.
I just think Xeno should be posturing his Tempest a bit more forward to at least to chip away in the turrets
Yeah, like he's...
to get himself some space.
Especially now that a tank is out, so the tank's going to be able to push away all this infrastructure here at the natural of Thanek. So Thanek's going to be able to potentially get an expansion here soon. He's almost done his second CC. One Tempest is shelling off, but Xeno is himself at the same time expanding to the third base location of Thanek. So standard play, guys.
This is very much standard for Xeno.
Yeah. The shield batteries are doing an excellent job helping out with the Tempest. The more shield batteries are coming online as the tank is able to start pushing back some of them. One Tempest has gone down for the time being, but another... Oh no, sorry, they were just clumped up. So 4 Tempests out now, almost able to get to one-shot these turrets. So the Tempest count is growing, and this is getting... This is not looking good for Thanek again. It keeps swinging back and forth, I feel, Faz.
I am not too sure if this is swinging back and forth. I just think Xeno should be a bit more active with his Tempest, and he will be able to chip away everything of Thanek. Thanek just does not have a good answer against those Tempests.
Yeah, tank goes down. I think Xeno's just wants to be super careful because there's Widow Mines and he doesn't have far enough vision on stuff. But if he can keep Thanek to this one base, Thanek's down only 4 mineral patches. So eventually he's gonna force him to just march his way out of his base, and I think that's what Xeno's trying to do. Just keep him in, hold him in. But Thanek has crept his command center out, but a probe's already there to see it.
However, what I would like to see from the Terran right now is to research the burrow mines. The quick burrow.
Yeah, drilling claws would be super helpful here as he could just run them in. There aren't enough cannons to deal with them, so he might be able to get some shots off on the Tempests. Lock on the Void Ray, but he quickly stopped. But there's enough Tempests now that they're one-shotting Vikings, nearly one-shotting turrets. So this now Xeno's starting to be more active, like you were saying, Faz.
Xeno's definitely going to cannon rush the natural expansion. I mean, should I say third base location of Thanek?
I don't even know. That could be the 5th base, the 4th base. Who the heck even knows? But 12-minute and 30-second cannon rush here, guys. Standard procedure out of Xeno. This is what we know and love about him. But the Tempest count is so high. There are 6 Tempests out. Those the big daddy Tempests are getting in the work. Nearly all of the missile turrets are gone now. It's just going to be Widow Mines protecting. SCV's running the gauntlet and are most of them are going to be able to slip out. But I think Thanek's gearing up for a big attack. No, I don't know what he's doing.
Time is of the essence for Thanek.
I think he's going to go for a base race, actually. He's abandoning ship and leaving his main. Xeno's got to spot this right away and notice that Thanek's gone. Recall is available. There's enough energy on the Nexus, but this base really isn't that important anymore because it's mostly mined out. Oh, the Widow Mine dropping the Ninja Expand of Xeno. It's going to get all of the probes. 14 probes go down, Faz. Oh,
This is a lot of damage.
this is a lot of damage, and Thaynek has mining going on. The drop is coming here into the main base of Xeno. I don't know what's going to happen. Xeno's going to clean up everything in his Ninja expansion, and I think he's going to just recall the probes. Abandoning ship here is going to be the play. And
However, he's recalling the probes from his main to his new mining base.
so that's nice. So, but this gives a window of opportunity for the Tempest. They can just go on and annihilate all of the infrastructure, as there is two Vikings here to defend, which is not going to be enough. I don't care how much repair you can get down. And Thaynek's in a lot of trouble. Nearly all the production of Thaynek has gone down. He does have mining here at his Ninja, but shield battery and gateway are online here. A couple barracks being produced, but the Terran army's looking like it's going to be posturing and look for an attack on the Ninja of Xeno. Tempest shelling off onto the army of Thaynek. Faz, are you still there? Sometimes I have trouble with this. Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes Discord's weird for me, and I can't hear the person I'm in the chat with anymore. But
I am really feeling this game for Xeno right now. I'm really liking his position. He has charge, I believe. He has charge. So those Marines do not have anywhere to go.
no, the Marines, do they even have stim? No, they don't even have stim. They are completely naked, unupgraded Marines. They do have a couple of medevac support and Vikings, but the army supply is now in favor of Xeno. He's got the Tempest, he's got charge lots. This is... Thaynek's done. You can't do it. Xeno's strategy coming in clutch here for Alpha X, as it's looking like he's going to take game number 2. The Terran army is now here to defend. The Zealots slicing and dicing away at the Marines. Most of the Vikings get taken out by the Tempest, only losing about 1 or 2. The remaining Zealots able to help tank, and the Vikings nearly all gone. Faz, it's a matter of time.
Xeno has done it. Xeno has done it. This is amazing for Alpha X, for the team. Okay. Just a matter of seconds, I believe.
23 workers down for Thaynek. He is only down to 15. 3 more than he started the game with. But most of that mining is not even happening. Those SCVs are just idle in the main. Tempest raining death and destruction upon the Terran Ninja expansion. The meager forces of the Earth defenders are having to scamper away, hoping for maybe at best a base race. Xeno is expanding to the direct east side of the map, because why the heck not? And everything's dying here. Thaynek is done.
Just losing more and more Marines to just a few Zealots. Sounds like back in position, and GG has been called. Xeno takes it 1-1.
See ya, Thaynek. Everyone, it's tied up 1-1. All right. Well done, everyone. Thank you, Faz, for casting that with me. Did you want to try and stay and us do a weird trio cast, or do you want to go, or do you want to do a little dance? We could put you on video and you could do a dance for us, maybe.
Let's not do that.
Could do it.
Let's not dance.
Oh, could you sing Friend Like Me from Aladdin? Is that on your playlist that you listen to? I'm really curious. I want this playlist because that sounds fantastic.
It's basically just a Spotify Disney hits playlist.
Yes. What's the inspiration behind that?
I don't know. It just brings me a lot of joy.
I love it. That's a great strategy. That I am grinning from ear to ear right now. Oh, so good. in my Spotify playlist, in Discover Weekly, these guys that do Disney covers, Disney bop covers. I found them, and I've saved a few of their songs. Some of them are pretty fun. I like them. Tokun, why did I know you're gonna play like that? Play that, Zeno. Awesome. Okay. Actually, guys, I have to take care of a quick something here, and then we'll probably do another shout out. Someone needs to be able to access our sponsor shout-out script. And apparently this privacy settings are no bueno. So you just gotta fix that. So Faz, did you end up getting that maple syrup you sent me a picture of?
Unfortunately not. Currently no pancakes on the menu either. But I'm still debating if I should just look for another place where they might sell it, but I'm not sure.
You can always check Amazon too. Amazon tends to have a lot of stuff. Really, Kozan says, make Faz stay. Force him.
Wow.
Okay. I will, guys, I've been learning how to code in Python. Let me open up command prompt here, and I'll start hacking his computer and force him to not be able to leave.
So next match is going to be Zabubi versus Statue. Repugnancy.
Welcome back, Zeno.
Hi.
I say we try and make the trio thing work. I think it'd be fun.
Okay. Sure.
It's EU amateur. Like, what? Who cares, right?
It's more lax. Yeah. It's more lax.
Exactly. Do it for the vine. You know, do it for the clip. Do it for the clip.
Fine. Oh
Do
man.
it for the gram. All right. I will. Guys, I want to take another quick second to do a shout out while we get the other game stuff rolling. So, guys heard 24-hour fitness? Well, events like these would not be possible without support from people and companies like 24-hour fitness. Memberships to this amazing organization can give you access to either just a single club near your home or any of the 436 locations all across the United States of America. If you have fitness goals and even want to achieve them, not just have them, but achieve them and attain your dream body, 24-hour fitness will get that done for you. Check them out today, guys. It'll be worth it.
I heard they provide some schemes as well, right? They can get you a routine, help you get set up.
Yes.
They do have personal trainers on the floor, so most definitely, like, there's assistance for those that need it.
And they also have a free app that allows you to create fitness plans and set goals and track your results and everything. So it's a good deal. I live in Canada, so there's no 24-hour fitness near me, but I have heard good things.
If I would be living in the USA, I would have for sure had my dream body already. And now I'm just sitting with this.
I don't know. The food here makes it harder for the personal trainers to do their work.
Where in EU are you again? You're in the Netherlands, right, Faz?
Yeah, I am. So it's pretty much small America, some people call it actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because we, like the most of the fast food chains are coming first to the Netherlands or the UK before they expand in the other places of Europe.
Interesting. Interesting.
So earlier this year we had an introduction with Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins is pretty good. Dunkin' Donuts isn't as good. Yeah, Tim Hortons in Canada is definitely better than Dunkin' Donuts. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. But guys, before we continue this conversation, let's do our jobs and introduce these players. I will allow, since there are two of you, to each do one. Zeno, you do the first one, and Faz, you do the second.
All right. Well, spawning in the bottom left as the Teal Zerg, representing Alpha X, it is Zabubi.
In the top right corner, playing in the green Terran, playing for Team IndyK, it is Zachu.
Zachu or backwards, it's Ukaz.
I don't think it works as nicely for that name.
One day it will. One day.
Yeah, there are a couple names like SOS.
And I will wait that day. Introducing SOS or backwards. SOS! Yay! my sister's name's like that. It's Anna, which backwards is Anna.
Right.
So
right.
Faz,
You
your
have
name
to
backwards
focus.
is Zaf, which could also be a name. I've seen weirder
That's
names.
not terrible. That's not terrible.
But honestly,
It's pronounceable, which is the main thing.
my first name backwards would just sound like a Skyrim name.
All right, guys, is Zachu Masters?
I think so.
Yes.
Well, he is not going to be supply blocked, as I've never seen anyone drop down 5 supply depots at once like this that is above the level of gold. Goodness gravies, wow.
I
I'm
think
not sure
he's-
what's happening.
saw something about the high ling count, and this is his response to that. But I'm not sure why we have a high ling count to begin with.
Yeah, okay, so everyone, this game is making no sense already. We have the Great Wall of Depots versus the random pack of Lings, but it's like it's a Baneling bust. I don't know how Zachu got the read on that, as I don't even think he has a Reaper. No, did he even build a Reaper? No, he hasn't even built a Reaper. So he hasn't scanned, he hasn't seen anything. So this is either like hacks or the most insane guessing. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Banelings are finishing. Hellions. Here, does Zachu hold this, guys? Uh-oh. Did I lose them? I think I lost them. Oh, crap. And this is right at the time that they're attacking. This is so awkward. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what happened. Discord hates me. The Banelings bust through the wall. The Lings are getting us around. The Hellions can't really do anything. The SCVs are trying to help. 5 already go down. There's not enough Banelings to get into the main, so Zachu might actually be able to hold this with minimal losses. More Banelings are being morphed down here at the bottom. Nope. Supply depots are going down. The command center will lift off. Blue Flame is on the way. It's just going to be Hellions for the defense, as 3 are being produced at a time, but more and more Lings are going across the map. Oh my gosh, why? Zachu, Faz, you know, come back to me. The Banelings are going to bust through. The depots don't go down. Oh my gosh, the depots don't go down. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, they were within the hairs of their lives. Oh my gosh, Depo's lives matter, guys. Oh my gosh. The Hellions are able to roast all their remaining Lings, and Zachu has the army supply lead. Zabubi has enough workers though, but Blue Flame's now going to complete, and these Lings are useless. I'm going to go to Discord quick and see what happened. I'm going to leave the call, come back in.
Hello?
Guys, okay,
Hello?
you're back. I'm so sorry. Discord did its weird thing where I couldn't hear you guys anymore, so I felt super bad, and like I was talking over you, but you guys wouldn't respond. I'm like, well, and it was at the worst time. Okay.
Hellions are running into the natural. Queens are here, but there's no Ling support just yet. They do have Blue Flame, which is gonna make this a barbecue.
Oh
9
man.
drones have already been falling. Let's see what else Satch is able to do.
You
This
be
is pretty much almost all in as possible.
oh, you be grilling while I be chilling, says the Hellions. Oh man, if those supply depots had fallen, game over. GG's, the Booby wins. But oh man, the Banelings just weren't. They weren't focused. They just kind of exploded on everything, which meant nothing died.
I felt like the Baneling connection was decent, but I don't think either the first one or the last one. I don't think it connected in perfect range of the because they were mostly on the right depot, and I think one of them just didn't connect. So when you have 5, you need like a perfect connection.
Honestly, I believe the first bust was definitely okay. He killed 11 SCVs with it and 5 depots and most of the Hellions. However, the second bust, he probably should have just posted a natural and be like, come out if you're there.
Yeah,
If
that
you
might have played out better. He already had a advantage, and he was on 3 bases, so he could drone behind that if he had kept those lings for a trap on the Hellions. Then he would not be suffering this damage that we're seeing now coming back into the third and that we saw earlier.
Another 6 drones have been falling.
Yeah, it's definitely. The splits were nice, and that allowed the queens to get over there, and there's a high enough queen count to be able to defend, but I feel like Zachu doesn't really realize how far ahead he really is.
However, work count is still equal, which means Terran has a small lead, especially with a 3rd CC already being finished up and flying to location right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, with the forces that Zachu has right now, I feel he could walk across the map and win this game right now.
Instead, he decides his Hellions are going to cross the map again to see if they can find some more juicy drone kills.
I mean, if they... Honestly, I'd like to see them split up between this natural and the third. Probably get some good damage done.
However, I'm really curious on why there are no roaches on the map yet. 3 roaches are currently in production.
I think it's because he wanted to go for the infestation pit. Is he going to go for swarm hosts or what? Super confused.
I would assume it's going to be Swarm Host. We might see a Midas incoming, but I don't believe he's mining enough gas. He's just mining gas of 2 gas guys just yet.
Maybe
if he had one more ling with that poke, he could have gotten that tank.
Sad days. So yeah, it is Swarm Host. I was thinking maybe he wants to rush to Hive to get some Vipers or something since he's facing mech, but no, it's Swarm Host. Good call. Nidus play coming in. He does have an Overlord to the north. He might actually, if he wanted to risk it for the biscuit, go into the main with that Nidus.
However, look at the Hellion count.
Oh! There are 16 Hellions.
Hellbats now, that's gonna be a little bit of a nightmare. Lorcas are launched and the Hellions are gonna run away.
No drone kills there. That was huge.
Amazing.
That was a bit of a mess up from Zachu. He should have gone to target fire the drones, I feel.
Indeed.
But here comes the push. 4 tanks are out. Some roaches are here. I mean, Swarm Hosts are good against siege tanks, but that Nidus over to the east is going to get sniped out. I don't know, Cav and Donnie. You can both pick which one you are. What is the Booby got to do here?
I'm actually liking the position for Booby right here, flanking the tanks with the Locust, and those tanks will be dealt with pretty easily.
That flank with the Locust was Gosu level. Oh my gosh, that was brilliant. A nice round there, able to take out all of the armies. Booby has a 20 supply lead, guys.
However,
Granted, that's in Locust or Swarm Host and Roaches, which is a little
Details.
bit misleading. But
Details.
for the first time, I feel like after the counterattack, it feels okay.
Yeah.
have you guys ever seen this upgrade being researched? The ones for Hellions and Thors to morph quicker.
I have seen it in pro level games when they're going for mech and it gets to around this stage in the game. Because it's just so helpful with dealing with locusts, because just the Hellions being able to transform fast really helps with mobility and dealing with locust/swarm hosts. At least that's my knowledge. But we finally, this base is probably going to get picked up here from Zabubi down to the south, but he double expanded, so he's going to be okay. The swarm hosts are now going to start to poke here on the third base of Zachu, so going to be trading tit for tat here.
I'm not sure about the damage that Zabubi is going to do with these few swarm hosts. Just kill a Sensito and just did a bit of damage on the depots.
I feel like he didn't direct them to the right spot. I think he just kind of sent them and then went to go do other things.
However, these Hellions being called out. I mean, Cyclones, however, going for the base.
That's the move we were looking for. Not 10 SCVs going down. That's big. Alright, Burrow's completed too, so that's going to be able to allow for some nice annoying tactics. Don't see Burrow enough. I wish we saw Burrow more out of Zergs.
Yeah. I would agree with that statement. It's a little bit uncommon.
Magfield
for what it
Accelerator
could be.
is only just finishing though, guys. That is light.
This battle mech push though is really scary. Locusts are here for this fight though, so that should buy him some time.
Yeah, Locusts here are what's going to save him. Because Locusts are really good against tanks, but once they start going for enough Hellions, the Locusts kind of lose their value. Faz, you play Zerg. What's the best way to deal with this sort of battle mech with just Cyclone Hellion?
I would say Infestor.
I thought I saw maybe.
Infestor Roachling would be the best way to deal with this kind of mech.
To get those fungals down.
Exactly.
Heavy Cyclone over here right now due to the mass amounts of Lings. Some of the Locusts are going to go off here. That's going to be nice. That's so many Swarm Hosts, guys. That's 18 Swarm Hosts. I don't like this many Swarm Hosts. I'm glad he stopped making Swarm Hosts, and he's now going for a Hive to get some Vipers to try and help deal with these Cyclones, but Zachu's in a good spot.
I personally do like the number of Swarm Hosts, because if you're going to have Swarm Hosts in a smaller number, like 5 or 7 maybe, you definitely have way too few Locusts. However, Zachu going for the Beta Cruiser, producing 2 Beta Cruisers at the same time.
Oof.
I don't mind the Swarm Host count because he's staggering them. I think some people that are not as familiar with Swarm Host play, and they just like panic and launch all their locusts, the Swarm Host definitely comes back to hurt them. But he's using them well, so he's like aware of the like functionality of being able to split your waves.
And I believe in this position as a Zerg against Terran, you really need the efficient trades.
Yeah, trades, at this point in the game, it's all about trades. And you know what are good at trading, guys? Battle cruisers. He's building.
It's with the battle cruisers coming out and the Terran being up a base. This is little bit dicey again.
Yeah. Here comes the Cyclone Force. They're gonna try and get some damage done, but that is too much Zerg. He's gonna try and just pick some stuff up and then probably back on out. Nice trading though, able to snipe a lot of that Zerg army. Gonna clean up some creep. Zabubi's creep spread has been struggling this game. Which is definitely gonna keep him on the back burner. These queens gonna die, and Zabubi in a tough spot.
Just take a look at the resources lost for this game. 13k against almost 11k. The Terran is playing so efficient right here.
Guys, the battle cruisers just jumped. I don't even know where they jumped to. I think they jumped into the main, yeah. But he was building 5 at a time for 1 point. Oh my gosh. However, the Zerg army is now coming on to the 3rd base location of Zachu. The Cyclones are here to help deal with this though, as well as the Hellbats, and the Locusts are going to get cleaned up here, and the remaining Roaches aren't going to be able to do much. The battle cruisers are taking care of the Nidus, targeting down the tech. More and more are jumping over. 5 being produced at a time. Guys, what does Zabubi do?
I don't know. Losing the Nidus rear is quite a problem, as he really doesn't have a ability to maneuver the map anymore. His last Nidus has to be emptied, as that would become a liability otherwise. He's trying to engage onto this planetary, but he doesn't have the numbers to actually take it down. It will be repaired, and he's going to get caught by the Cyclones coming from behind.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, go Fez.
Did I say anything?
Oh, I thought I heard you breathe, and I'm like, oh, he was about to say something. The battle cruisers, though, there's so many out there. How many are out? There are 9 battle cruisers out on the map, guys. That's like, and he lost his hive, he lost his Hydra Den. Like, it's over, it's done. There are some corruptors and a Viper, but you need Neural to help deal with this many battle cruisers. It is.
I'm not sure what you're able to do again if you're Zabubi right now.
I honestly don't think there's anything you can do. The Cyclones are gonna come and take care of most of these swarm hosts. Deal with one of the last full mining base of Zabubi. The battle cruisers, some of them get taken out, but GG's called. Zachu puts IndyK up 2-1. GG, guys. Alright. Once we get into the lobby of this next game, we'll do another shout out, but I mean, what did Zabubi need to do differently there, guys?
I think pushing up into the main a second time with a Lingbane was the
biggest issue.
Yeah, like either he needed to break that or he needed to not even try.
Then I feel that he should have made a few infestors, at least made 2 for defensive purposes. And once you've been battle mech, you just go up to at least 3 or 4. And
yeah.
especially with the battle cruisers, you really need neural. Otherwise, they would just jump away.
Yeah, infestors would have been huge in that.
Yeah, just having 2 to fungal the Cyclones would have been really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, if Cyclones can run away, they trade so well. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to take a quick second to do a shout out. So, guys, listen to this about GameStop. So, GameStop, their goal is to bring power to players and now as well to esports players. They are featuring new programs with coaching and more, as well as a training center in Texas to get you and and everyone help from the world's most prominent players and teams. You can visit GameStop's website through the Matcherino quest to learn more, to donate to prize pools for future events, as well as to gain some benefits for yourself. Check them out on Twitter, as well as their page to learn more about their website and their training center. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play against Xeno in a PvP, guys. If only that was okay.
Could you show us a card trick?
A card trick? Ooh. So I guess I should explain why I have decks of. If you ever see me playing with a deck of cards, so something I'm doing is I'm learning cardistry. So it's like being able to do card tricks, but without the actual trick. It's just all the fancy shuffling. So, like I can do. Like different kinds of shuffles and different kinds of maneuvering. I'm super rookie at it. I have not learned very much yet. I'm not very good. So that's why I have it, because I like fiddling with things. I'm a fiddler. Not on the roof, but just a normal fiddler. So that's why. So can I? I will try. So, Faz, I want you to mentally think of a card. Any card in a 52 card deck. Are you thinking of one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, mentally tell it to Xeno. Okay, tell me when to stop shuffling, and then I will tell you what your card was.
Stop.
Okay. The card on the top will be your card. Was your card the 2 of clubs?
No, it was actually really close.
Yes! What was your card, Faz?
The 2 of spades.
I'll take it. I'll totally take it. The odds of that actually even being close were super low, so hey.
We'll do 1 of 52.
We will take it, guys. Ugh.
So, Sino, what did I mentally transfer to you? Which card? Which card were you thinking of?
7 red. I don't think I was very specific past that.
Well, if it would be the 2 of clubs, I mean,
Similar shape.
I'd just like to point out that I was closer than Xeno was, so
Indeed,
I
indeed.
think my magic trick worked to the
I
greatest
didn't
extent.
realize I was going to be called upon to do magic tricks outside of StarCraft.
wait, did you just start the game without me?
Oh no!
Oh, that is so sad. Okay, I mean, I could try and
must
screen
be
share.
able to
Do you want me to try and screen share with you through Discord?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to do this.
You might have to set up a private call
Oh, that's
in order
true.
to do that.
I guess I will be sitting out for this one.
Okay, well, we will tell you what's going on, and you can predict what will happen. So far in this game, in the top left of Thunderbird, so start to mentally picture this, Faz. On the top left of Thunderbird, we have the blue Protoss from Alpha X. It's the Kyojin. Not to be confused with the Cotton Gin.
Can
Oh
I,
boy.
Can I do the other one?
Sure. Why not?
Go for it. We're ready for you.
Kaijin was in the top right?
Top left.
Top left.
Top left.
Sorry.
So in the bottom right corner of Thunderbird LE, playing with the Terran. I'm not
And
sure
he's
how to
red.
call it that.
He's red.
And the red SCVs. It is assumed site.
Well done.
Part of me wants to totally have messed with them, and it's like, actually, we're on Acropolis, and assumed site is in the top left. Haha, got him. But that would be rude, and I'm a Canadian, so I therefore have to be polite.
Oh my.
It's
I mean,
Is
are
that
you
how it
French
works?
Canadian or?
if you
English
don't, you
Canadian?
lose your citizenship.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Help me!
Captain Canuck. Are
Yeah.
you French Canadian or
I
English
am
Canadian?
very English Canadian. It's harder for me to get farther away from French.
Fair enough.
So-
Okay, so then you definitely have to be polite.
Oh, it's so true. It's funny because it's true. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right. Well, an Adept's able to get a kill on a Marine. Oh, the Adept. Oh, he was going for the mule for a second. Going for the other Marine. This Marine's in some trouble, guys. Run, Mr. Marine. Run for it. Oh, no, he's dead. 2 more Marines are going to come and help deal with this. Warp gate is completing, but Faz, it's time for you to do a magic trick. What tech option am I seeing assumed site go for?
Assumed site.
He's
Assumed site is going for the mind drop.
Close. We'll give it to you. He's going for Cloaked Banshee. So there is a flying unit involved. So we'll give it to you, everyone. Round of applause for Faz.
So I assume Kaijin is probably going for the Twilight Council this game.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Very good.
But what's he researching from the Twilight Council?
I assume he's going to start with Blink Stalkers.
He... That is incorrect. He is going for a charge with a Dark Shrine behind it. So he's looking to do some cheeky moves. But what I'm really concerned about is the fact that he's going to have no detection for this Cloaked Banshee whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no robo on the map, so things are gonna get really
nice.
dicey for him. These Marines might even spot the. Okay, they know.
They know. There is not even a forge on the map, so this Banshee, once assumed site's done trying to deal with the Dark Templar. There's already turrets, but the Dark Templar does get into the main base. This is going to be nice. Going to start to be able to pick off some SCVs. 3 go down. 4. But on the opposite side of the map, the Banshee is having her field day. Shield battery. Alright. I tried to go into the main by using camera location hotkeys. Turns out you can't do that in Observer. So there is a shield battery out in the main base, and there's going to be double shield battery being dropped in the mineral line of Kyojin's natural. But the Banshee almost out of energy, 20, 19, 18's energy. So these stalkers are just going to be chilling, waiting until it expires.
How many probes have been fallen?
Only 3. The pull away by the probes was really good, and then assumed site just didn't do anything with his Banshee after that.
You know, for having no detection, that was
He
just fine.
Kyojin lost less workers to that Cloaked Banshee without detection than I do losing to Banshees when I have detection.
He lost less workers without detection than assumed site lost to the DTs with detection.
True. All right.
Now, unfortunately, there are 2 more Banshees and he still doesn't have detection. So,
So that's awkward. Shield batteries aren't going to help you there if the micro's correct. But here come the Banshees into the natural. And all right, 2 more, 3, 4. So the next card on top is going to tell us how many probes he's going to lose. 7. We're wrong. All right, so the cards lie.
At the time that you said it, it was 7.
That's so true. All right. DT Blink has completed. The Stalkers, Zealots, and Dark Templar are jumping onto the siege tank, and so workers and buildings and stuff are dying on both sides of the map. The Zealots taking out 20 SCVs, so Kyojin is now again taking out more workers than than Assumed Sight did. So
Did I hear this correctly?
He needs to bring his Stalkers up to snipe the SCVs. Oh, he has a Dark Templar in there. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
It can do the same thing.
Did I hear it correctly? DT Blink?
yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic, but it's working.
Alright, the wall finally falls and the charge lot's still in. Stim is not done yet, and it is being focused. So the only defense available for our Red Terran is going to be those Banshees, which will run out of cloak, and so will the game.
GG, and we are going to go to the ace match. Well, gentlemen, cheese works.
What was your opinion on the game?
Cheese works. And when you don't have detection and are facing cloaked Banshees, just get DT Blink and charge and go kill your opponent. That's... Who needs detection when you can build cloaked units of your own?
That's a pretty good point.
Alright, Zeno, who's going to be the acer?
I have to figure that out still.
Zeno, 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 Zeno. If it is you, please make it a fast game, because I have to drive my sister to work in like 15 minutes.
Oh my.
I didn't think... This normally doesn't take this long. I can just tell her to take the car if it all fails. Kyojin, finally I can win PVT. Alright. Kyojin, the stream hadn't shown that you'd won yet. Spoiler alert. Sun Lily telling me to be polite. I'll do what I want. Just kidding, sorry. Oh, listen to you, Sun Lily. Sun Lily actually holds so much power with us. She could screw over our art so bad if she wanted to. But she's Canadian, so she won't. Alright, guys. Actually, while we have a minute, while Zeno does stuff, I'm going to cut us to a quick commercial break. So hold on, guys, and listen to our sponsor message.
Time is now, place is here to rest. Feeling the holes on my soul. I see, I like, I go, I get. No one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get. Go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
Alright, we're back. So Faz, we're gonna try and get you into this next game. Alright, Zeno, who's it looking like it's gonna be?
Oh, we need them to submit their Acer as well.
Oh, yeah. Can't reveal that just yet. Alrighty, guys. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna do a shameless plug here for a second. I have started a YouTube channel, and I'm going to be putting stuff on it for good games that I cast or play on my stream. I stream. I'm currently doing the X-Files, which is a series where we take a look into the weird games that are played. No standard game will ever be viewed here. We're investigating when she succeeds, when it fails, low-level weird games, high-level weird games, anything. If you have a game that you think should be featured on the X-Files, it was weird, it was crazy, memey, any and all of the above, submit it to canuckreplays@gmail.com. That is CANUCK replays@gmail.com. And you could be featured on the next episode of The X-Files on Captain Canuck 35 on Twitch. Zeno also streams. Faz, do you stream? Did Faz leave?
I don't know.
Oh no, he muted himself.
Ah, gotcha.
Faz is muted. Faz, do you stream?
Here I am. I want to stream more again. Wait. Or did I join a link? Probably. Yes, but-
All right.
Legion versus Gym Lords.
All right. Zeno, who did you play in your first game?
Not Jim Lord. Faz played Jim Lord.
Yes. Okay, Faz, quick. Give the inside scoop on Gym Lord. How do you get in his head?
I think being an aggressive person would be really good against Gym Lord. He's scouting well with the Reaper, however, I don't think he will be too great against aggressive builds.
Well, Zeno, I know you're known for your defensive playstyle, but I need you to step it up and play aggressive here, okay, buddy? Okay. I will be 30. I'll be 20 seconds, guys. I just have to tell my sister that if I'm not out of the game in time, that she should just go and take the car.
So Kara's Junction, how do you feel about TVP Xeno?
I think that's a good map for it. Taking the third base can be a little bit awkward against a tank push if you want to expand in a line, or the alternative is to use a triangle layout, which a lot of Protoss don't like on small map. But other than that, it's more of an annoyance. Like, you can knock down the rocks, or you can choose to take the triangle base. It's fine.
Are you expecting a tank push or at least tank play coming up from Gym Lord?
How did he play versus you?
He went for a 60 Marine drop with him, so 2-1-1. Which
I guess the 2-on-1 in this matchup generally has a tank push, so it's possible.
Alright, everyone, in the chat, remember to spam this Dorito to help Zeno.
But Xeno is not the ace.
Oh, I thought he was. It's you, Faz.
No, it's
Or
Kyojin.
psych, it's not Zeno. I misheard. We gotta redo it.
If I or Xeno would be here, I think we wouldn't be casting and playing at the same time. That would be a pretty weird dynamic as well.
Dorito. 2. Help.
To be honest, I don't think the Dorito suits Kyojin.
Alright. So,
it's not going.
well, I thought it was Zeno, but it still works, guys. Spam this Dorito to help Kaio.
Okay.
It works. If Kaya wants to, join the lobby.
He might be having some sort of connection issue.
Rest in peace. Press F to pay respects. Okay. So it's Kairos Junction. Kairos Junction. Lately I've been losing my PVTs on this map, so Zerg should be good. So yeah, guys, on your casting couch for this final game will be the terrific trio, Xenodactyl, the Cannon Masseuse, Faz, the Razmataz, and Captain Canuck, aka the real Winter Soldier. We have a lot of people watching this game. We are ready. We are ready to rumble. Let's get into the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 5. It's the ace match, everyone. It all comes down to this. Guys, get hyped. Okay, calm down, everyone. Shh. Freak, guys. Calm your butts down. Take a chill pill. I know a guy that can get you those if you're interested.
Oh my.
And
It's
who,
fun.
who would it be?
The Muffin Man.
Haha.
He
Do
does-
Muffin Man still exist?
In certain societies. Usually just the Amish, but some German towns have known to have one.
Okay.
All right, everything is ready. Would one of you like to introduce our top left player?
I will start it.
Yes.
Playing with the blue probes. Hailing from EU. Playing for Team Alpha X, it is Kyojin.
Yeah. All right, Zeno, and then I've got a funky thing for us to try and do. We're going to introduce the bottom right player, but we alternate each word.
Okay.
You start us off.
Spawning
In,
the
bottom,
right
side,
of
Kairos,
junction,
the
LE.
red
Terran,
for
IndyK.
Gym Lord.
Yes! Perfect! Oh, so good. Okay. So it's, ooh. Camera.
Seeing a regular Reaper expand from Terran.
Regular, he went Cybo Nexus instead of Nexus Cybo. Interesting.
What is your opinion on this, Zeno?
Core First is generally a good opener against Terran, particularly on short map. It's not like the only option. You can always do a gate expand, but it just allows you to be slightly safer against the Adept, or rather the Reaper, since you can get that Adept out sooner. Alternatively, on the short maps, it can be used to pressure. So if there is no Reaper, or if you kill the Reaper quickly, you can potentially stall the low ground CC.
What do you think about the positioning of the gateway and the cyber, blocking the entrance for the Reaper?
It's a acceptable Reaper block. There's a couple different options that you have on this map. This is probably one of the more preferred methods to use that lip. There's other alternate positions you can use for the pylon and gateway. all pretty much accomplish the same thing.
So the Reaper actually getting sniped here by the Kyojin. Excellent pickup. Really channeling the Protoss spirit. And Rebel first.
Do you, Sina, do you think that losing the Reaper this early might trigger
I
that
think it's
second
huge,
scout?
actually, because that means there will be no second scout on that Reaper, or identification of a timing of the third. So he's not going to have a good indicator shy of a scan whether or not this is a 2-base all-in or something like a fast fourth or a fast third at, say, 4 minutes.
But do you think this might trigger an all-in from the Protoss?
It could. I don't know if that's a nice way to look. I don't know if the Kyojin is gonna modify his build any just because he killed the Reaper. He's gonna get pretty aggressive with these stalkers now that he has this Warp Prism. So he will be looking to put on the pressure, and it's nice that Gym Lord won't see this coming.
If, for
But
example, a normal reaction for a Zerg could be to drop down the Roach Roar and then just go for 2-base Roach
Sure.
Infantry push.
getting right on top of this bunker, he's going to get that taken care of before anything, and the Liberator also falls.
I think this is a really good spot for Kyojin. The Hellions are not helping against the Stalkers, and they just
This game might just end now. Hellions are not going to be much use against the Stalkers, especially with the Warp Prism here. The only hope is a really miracle connection from the Widow Mines.
But even then, that's Stim just got denied, so even with that, the reinforcements available, like if the Widow Mines were able to get the Warp Prism maybe, then it'd be a bit more dicey, but pulling SCVs off the line. Guys, I believe this is a done deal. Up 25 supply is Kyojin. Gym Lord pulling everything he has off the line. All the SCVs are dying. There is a Liberator, but the Stalkers are going to be able to move backwards. All the SCVs continue to die. Gym Lord has less than he started with. 2 Hellions remain. 3 more Stalkers warping. The Liberator will fall. Guys, we've done it. Alpha X is going to win. Yay.
Hanging in there for whatever hopes he may think he has, but with this CC falling, this is... I don't see any way out of this.
No. And the Dark Shrine's about to finish too. Blink is done. Liberator falls. Marines will come in. But these are unupgraded Marines. And guys, we've done it.
I think we're looking at a fantasy GG timing here.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a beautiful played game by Kyojin, taking out the early Reaper.
That was
Doing a
critical.
such strong all-in.
Ooh.
And the Adept did a lot of damage. I think the Adept got 4 kills.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, folks, let's give a warm and hyped virtual round of applause for Alpha X. Kyojin taking the ace match, and Alpha X is gonna take the win 3-2. Congratulations, boys, girls, and children of all ages. Thank you to everyone who joined us. If you are not yet a follower of the Alpha B channel, please remember to hit that follow button. Thank you for joining us. I hope you all had a wonderful time and were just as entertained as I was. Any last words, Faz or Zeno?
We definitely needed this win today for any hopes of playoff. I think we have one more next week. I think it Makers Academy. Should be same time and place. Well, I don't know if it'll be this stream, but anyway.
What do you think of Makers Academy?
I don't know much about Makers Academy. I know that at our Pro Division, it's been mostly Makers versus Alpha X. So if their Academy is anything like that, it should be a really difficult matchup.
And when is the last match going to be? When can we all tune in and see those beautiful games again?
It will be July 24th at 8 p.m. Central European Standard or 2 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Faz and Xeno, for casting with me. It has been awesome sharing the couch with you. You two are outstanding young men. And it has been a pleasure. Everyone, thank you for watching. I am Captain Canuck. Thank you. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, good night, good luck, and have fun.